The National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Jets coming up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 20. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks, but I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year one, but the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Nix from the shotgun. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Nix. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. That's Burton. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Nix once more. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Nix to the air. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Reynolds. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Ruckert hauling it in on the out route. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Paul ought to give up the middle. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. Back deep, Hunter Renfrow. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 16. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw. Here's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Throwing Nix. Being chased out left. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now Riley Dixon on. He did his collegiate kicking upstate at Syracuse. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 15 carries, 57 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On play action, Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground with Hall. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hall again. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And coming out now, the Broncos. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Seven, our score after 1. Number 2 from the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now it's Nix. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Up the middle, it's Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Operating from the gun, Nix. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's complete to Troutman right side. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Defense.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Reynolds will go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the jet sweep. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. To about the 35, 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action. Now Rodgers. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. One more time with Hall. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. A 10-play drive that time, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's 2nd and 8. His throw incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Nix from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Jets will take over. The Jets going to take over now late in this 1st half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing now is Rodgers. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. This is caught. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman. Ready with time to keep the game going here in Week 4. 2nd half kickoff, ready to go. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's Williams on the catch. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. On play action, Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And again, it's Rodgers. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Throwing Nix. Got his man. It's Williams. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. To throw is Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Nix. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Nix to the air. Man open left side. It's Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Off the play fake, Nix. This one complete to Burton.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Nix. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They go back to the ground with Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of
the New York offense taking over for their next possession.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here's Rodgers.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Here's Renfro to return.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
52 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now it's Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Paul on a give up the middle. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Taken down at the 42.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, here's Nix.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now a give up the middle to Williams.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. Nix.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Nix. And his throw is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Operating from the gun. Nix.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Here's Nix once more.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Hunter Renfrow there to make the grab.
And the Broncos use the short field to get in for 6.
Lutz with the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Hunter Renfrow who capped things off with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He's back to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Adam Troutman,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Offense.
Here's 1st down.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Second down, 8 yards to go. Hall again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on third down and move it closer. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll give to Hall.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Jets are going to win the football game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.